Hey guys, Dylucke here with another leap of faith. Today I have some 5 champions of Canaan for you guys. This is actually the second game made by Kingdom Games in a saga, supposedly. The first game was 5 Guardians of David, and this is the follow-up to that. So apparently David conquered some lands, blah 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 blah, and now we have to find out some stuff by fighting in arenas. So that's what we'll be doing this entire game. I'll show you some character creation quickly. Let's make a new champion right here. Then we have some lineages which you can select. It'll have a little story right here, as well as the statistics for each lineage. And it also shows the little traits down here, which can affect your creation of your character greatly, because every lineage has their specialization. So these guys are good with bows, these guys are good with two-handed weapons, these guys are good with a weapon and shield, these guys are good with spears, which is actually damn awesome, and these guys are good with slings. I actually made one of these sling guys earlier, which is damn neat. You also have your gender and hair color and stuff like that. You can even choose 4 different voices. Now the voice acting in this game is not what I'd expect. It's a little bit better than like rest of the game. So I mean that sounds really good. And you probably have noticed the graphics by now. It's not the best, but I don't really mind for these type of games. I mean, it's all about slaying enemies. So here we have our stat allocation. You can spend points, blah blah blah. Vigor is basically strength, which increases your damage dealt, increases your armor, increases your critical hit damage. Vitality is your tanking stat, which is basically your total health and armor. Then you have Zeal, which increases damage, increases evade slightly, as well as improves your chance for critical strikes. So that's those stats. Then you get to pick your weapons. Well, actually you get to pick 3 different versions of a weapon for that lineage, and you also get to pick your armor, 3 different versions of that. Somehow they went with 2 same looking armors. I could have done with 3 different ones, but yeah, I'm a little bit nitpicking there, I guess. And then you get to name your champion. But we are gonna skip this, and we are gonna head out with my previously made champion, as I actually had to make one before I could go into the options, which was a little bit iffy. So would have preferred just being able to go into the options before making a champion, but yeah, that's how it is, I guess. So here we are in the world of Canaan, I guess, or maybe it's a land. Really haven't paid attention to that part. I suppose it's a land. So we have our arena master here. This is basically the market. You can buy and sell stuff here. I have a lot of stuff already. And then you have your storyteller. I might show this to you guys. Now this is actually pretty cool.
To pass along, children. Tell me, How many of you know about Have you
Let's-
ever heard
let's
this story
skip
of
it a
the
little
time
bit.
Shama and his companions wished to carry a
As
gift
you can
to
probably
their
hear,
friend
the
King
voice
Dylucke?
acting is
No.
pretty good.
Well, then you must hear it. Gather close as I begin.
I mean, it sounds natural for some reason. Now, this is the cool part I like about the story stuff.
Last I heard, Saul was fighting them in Azekah.
You get these little comic book style of story things.
This is a quiet place. How long have you
We're just gonna skip through that for now, though. But I just wanted to show you guys this. It's pretty damn awesome that they actually put something like that in. I mean, if you aren't good at making like the professional cutscenes and stuff, then that's basically the next best thing, for me at least.
Welcome, young warrior.
Here you can buy and sell stuff like resources, and then you also have a little spy network here, which you can give resources to. I haven't really tried that out yet. So that's basically the whole market, I guess. There's some stash stuff there which we can use to stash items for other characters, I guess. So here we have our pick of arenas. Now some arenas will actually require a entry fee, which is like a relic. In this case it's a relic of Rabah. This is a relic of Motobo. Yeah, so that there's actually some requirements to enter that, which offers some replayability, I guess, unlocking the different types of arenas. Now these are all under construction. Let's see, which one can I show you to you guys. Let's go with this one. Actually did the first 4 waves of this, so we are at the 5th wave right now. Also something I noticed just quickly is that it actually shows the command prompts or buttons or whatever you want to call them for the Xbox controller, which is weird because I don't have a Xbox controller plugged in at the moment. Apparently it does play a lot better with the Xbox controller, but yeah, I feel like I'm used to doing this with keyboard and mouse, so. Now the first thing you'll notice is that it's a lot like the Roman arena type of fights. At least that's something I noticed. So here we are in the pre-combat screen. There's a little story or background about the place. And there's some objectives which you can complete for extra stuff, I guess. Haven't actually completed one yet. Then you have the enemy roster, which shows you the enemies that you will encounter, so you can actually prepare for that. So for example, if you're better with one weapon against these kinds of enemies, then you could go with that weapon if you so prefer. I don't really know if that affects your skills because I haven't tried it out yet. I'm guessing your skills won't change, but I might be wrong there. So we're fighting wolves, we're fighting slicers, swordsmen, spearmen, and some strikers. And then you'll see the treasure and relics here, which you can win. Then there's special conditions, which aren't in yet, I'm guessing, as it says coming soon. Current round, blah blah blah. So here we are in the arena, fighting dudes. This is basically like 70% of the game, I'd say. Let's throw some hornets or bees or whatever, because we can. Fuck me. No, get away. Jesus. Ah, I messed up. Used my evasion buff there. I do need a lot more AoE. I mean, there's a ton of these guys and they're hardly dying. I really have to work on them. There we go. Woo! They're dead. You also level up, by the way. At first you start out with like only the right mouse button skill. And you'll gain more as you level up. There we go. I hate these wolves. I really, really do. Now some sounds sound a little off. Like the bows sound a little hollow. Okay, what the hell was that? That was a little weird. Oh. She was like, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Here, catch some bees for you. Oh, that's actually a hornet bot. My bad. So this is the boss we're fighting. Now, there doesn't seem to be a lot of variety in the bosses so far. I've only met about 3 different ones. And they all had like staff weapons or whatever you want to call it. Oh Jesus, he stuns for a lot of damage. Yeah, come get me, bro. Here's a hornet pop, bro. Enjoy your honey, bro. Oh, hornets don't make honey. He just jumped right into that. That's neat. That's not so neat. Get me out of here. Here's another hornet bot for you. I can basically just keep this up the whole time for some reason. There should be like a diminishing returns or whatever you like to call that. A cooldown on CC, because this makes it a little bit too easy. Still, this is just normal difficulty, of course, so yeah. There's a few more difficulties. I haven't actually tried the other ones out yet, though. And there we go, we kill him. And we got his chest. Hell yeah. So let's open this. And this is basically the way you'll be looting. So yeah, that's basically the whole game. You basically buy, sell stuff at this market right here. Give your stuff, your resources to these spies. You shut the hell up, dude. And then you fight stuff to uncover the plot or whatever the Ammonites are up to. And yeah, it's a lot of fighting. The graphics don't look too bad, but they could be better. Let's just keep it at that. The voice acting is something I didn't expect, really. It's above average, that's for sure. I really like the thing they did with this guy, that you get the little comic book style of cutscenes, which is really neat. It lets you uncover more about the story and stuff like that. And that's it's done in a cool way. Let's keep it at that. There's not a lot of skills as far as I know. I've only seen these 4. the retreating shot, the trickster's flow, and the hornet pot. The hornet pot is definitely OP. It even affects the bosses, as you saw. I don't know if that's the same thing on higher difficulties as well. I surely hope it doesn't do the CC on them at higher difficulties, but yeah. All in all, I would say this game it's worth a shot. If you like playing like short bursts, just don't expect to play this game like 6 hours straight, because it gets a little repetitive if you play it for that long.
I have heard people.
It's also very cheap on Steam right now. It's about $5, €5 in fact, as far as I know. So I'd say give it a try if you like action RPGs with a lot of combat and almost no focus on story, because the focus is mainly on combat here. That's really all it is. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, then leave me a like or a comment down below. It would also be fucking awesome if you could share this with anyone you know. It would really support me. And as always, if you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button with all your might. And I'll see you guys in the next Leap of Faith.